Hi guys, my name is Thotmilk Matt, and right now you are watching the 5th episode of the Thotmilk Show, my podcast, where basically I just talk about fucking anything at this point. Which I can't even say that like nobody's watching this shit because now people are kind of like I got like 16 views on the last episode, which in the grand scheme of what the internet is now isn't really much of anything, but like it's something. It's 16 people, bro. Someone was telling me that like 20 views on something you film might not seem like a lot compared to like a lot of big content creators and shit like that. I also don't call myself a content creator. We'll get into that. But it's like 20 people watched your shit. Imagine 20 people were in this room right now, and it would seem like a lot more people, you know? Well, I mean, I guess I kind of am a content creator. Well, with the stand up, which we'll talk about that too, with like the stand up and me filming this podcast. I think that the thing I meant is that I don't really see myself as an influencer. I don't see content creators really as influencers, or at least the majority of them, because like what the fuck is Mr. Beast influencing you to do? Not a goddamn thing. Anyone who's like, oh, well, I want to go feed this homeless guy because Mr. Beast he feeds homeless people and I really like that. Man, fuck that. Man, I'm really kind of shit at consistently filming content. I'm sorry, guys. It's just like this job that I've started. It's not a bad job. We'll talk about all this shit. It's just hard, like, trying to put out stand-up and consistently write stand-up and put it out while having a job and trying to film podcasts because I'm horrible at managing my time. Like, I only have 2 days off now, which low-key is kind of ass. I liked working 10-hour shifts and having 4 days off, like having 3 days off, 4 days a week, 4 days on, 3 days off type shit. That was cool. I liked that, you know? I should have like moved this mic, but I'm scared if I move it now, the audio is going to be shit. But yeah, man, like I have been doing some stand-up. It's not much, but you know, I'm hoping to put something out at some point soon, probably this April still. Just don't know when, because I have less time to write the stand-up, and it takes me a while to write it. Like, I mean, it takes me like long one-moment sessions. Like, most of my sets, I used to write on this couch with my friend Max, like drunk, asleep, and it's not a bad angle to me. I need to make this podcast better. We'll get into that. And it would take me like 6-7 hours to write a whole 5-minute set, which might seem long, but it's like I'm not just writing, you know, like just a set. Like I'm trying to write a good set, and you gotta put a lot of time into that. And it's not just like writing 5 minutes of like dialogue for like a book or something. It's like I have to write 5 minutes of good, like solid material to keep you entertained. I'm not the best at it, so it takes me a while. It is 7 in the morning right now, and I did not just wake up. I am actually horrible at managing my time. What did I do today? Me and my roommate Eric went to walk on a trail, and I had 2 twisted teas and smoked a blunt to myself. And I got extremely crossfaded and slept for 4 hours, maybe like 5 after I got home. It's a miracle I fucking drove that. Actually, it's not a miracle I drove that car home. You know, this is a horrible flex for me to be saying on the internet, but that's a little better. This is a horrible flex for me to be like saying on the internet, but I am a fucking great drunk driver. One of the best. I'm like the Ricky Bobby of this shit, okay? The Dale Earnhardts of the DUI game. I had a friend who recently caught a DUI for like he was a little drunk, but he was also high. So like I feel like him being high is the big deal breaker. And I haven't told you guys this, but I had a DUI from when I was 19 for pot. Yeah, I was actually with Eric, my roommate, in the car when it happened. So what happened was it was like the day after 420, ironically. And we had been smoking in the car. This is years ago. I'm 19 then. I'm 26 now. I'm turning 27 next month. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do for my birthday. I don't think I care either. But, so, basically, I'm driving Eric home or to our friend Axel's house where he lived at the time. And I apparently had a busted taillight, and a cop pulls me over, and the car smells like pot, and basically, like, Eric tries to interject and say something, but the moment he does, I'm like, Eric, shut the fuck up, and then he just stops talking. One of the few times I did that, because I'm not that much of a fucking asshole. But, yeah, they brought me in, and I got hit with the DUI for pot. It wasn't like I was driving bad, it was just my busted taillight, and the car smelling like weed. But yeah, I was basically telling my friend, like, see, DUIs are bad, okay? Driving drunk is bad. Do I think driving high is that big of a deal? No, you're not. You're not killing like 6 people. You're not killing anyone driving high. Like, you're fucking paranoid. Driving drunk, you can fucking do anything. Like, you're drunk. But my whole thing is, I was trying to explain to him, like, dude, it's probably just a pot DUI. Don't feel too bad about it. Like, you're not a monster. You didn't hurt anybody. You weren't even going to. It's just pot. Some people may not like this. You know, I always feel like when I make, like, drunk driving jokes, I'm waiting for the day someone in the crowd's like, that's not funny. I had a cousin who died in an accident with a drunk driver. And the worst part is, I kind of don't care. Like, what do you want me to... It's a joke, dude. But no, this I'm kind of serious about. Like, these are, like, kind of genuine opinions. It's like, as long as you weren't, like, sloppy drunk and crashed into somebody, you know. Like, if you're a little over the legal limit and you want to drive your car home, go for it. You know? Should you? Technically, no. But, like, I'm calling fucking Uber. I had 4 drinks. I'm taking this car home. I have work tomorrow. But, yeah, I feel like the thing with DUIs is there's no real consequences for it. It's more just, like... So the way I see things is if the punishment for a crime is fines and taking money, then it is not a crime that the rich have to be afraid of because they're rich. It's more of just like punishing poor people because they don't have the money to pay those things. And I was telling them what ARD was. And see, ARD is a thing in like Allentown. Other states and like other places have similar things. But ARD is basically where when you get a DUI, or really like a lot of different kinds of charges, like shoplifting, they do ARD for. ARD is basically a program where if you complete the program, you face lighter consequences for your crime, and you can get the charge expunged from your record. Because like it's kind of hard getting a job at a store when you have shoplifting on your record. You know what I mean? And I was telling him, I'm like, listen, I don't think it's that big of a deal to have a DUI on your record personally. I mean, I did ARD and I don't have a DUI on my record anymore. But I was explaining to him that like ARD is a fuck ton of money. Just the DUI itself is a fuck ton of money. Not even like the ARD courses. The DUI itself is like a financial drain. And also, like, I was talking to him like, yeah, man, I might not have my license for a while. I'm like, no, you won't. And it's going to suck. I forgot how long they take away your license for a DUI. I think I got mine back within like 4 or 5 months because of ARD. I got it back in half the time I was supposed to because of it. But ARD is so much fucking money. Luckily for me, my parents kind of paid for it. My mommy and daddy took care of me. No. No, but I'm like, I try to explain to them like it's so much money. And you have to pay them all of it before you get your license back. Especially with ARD, you have to give them all the money or they will not expunge it off of your record. Like, it's really not about the expungement off the record. It's about getting your license back as fast as possible. Because, like, not being able to drive really fucking sucks as a grown adult. Which is why, like, I'm more mindful. Or at least most... I try to be more mindful when I do shit. Like, I don't go out and get sloppy drunk anymore and drive home. Not because I'm scared of a DUI, but because, like, I try to be a decent member of society. You know, I mean, I drove home crossfaded today. Like, so crossfaded that the moment I got home, I laid down and fell asleep for, like, 5 hours. Fucked up my sleep. I mean, I would have been up this time regardless. But, yeah. DUIs are rough, dude. My boy recently got caught a gun charge. And I can't even talk about any of this shit. Like this kind of somewhat involves me. We're gonna talk about something else. This we can talk about in the future. But yeah, man, I've been working at this warehouse for a while. It's good money. Well, not really a while. I've been working there like a month. I think the last episode I recorded was the week I got the job. Or the week after I got the job. It's still going pretty good, bro. Like, I like being night shift. And when I'm night shift, I can still kind of fit stand-up in. And I'm trying to. Like, I like doing all this little dumb shit. I like having a podcast, even though every fucking body has a podcast. Like, literally, anybody that does anything has a podcast. And I think that's fucking insane. Stop it. I wanna be the only guy with a podcast. There's just so many people doing this shit. But a fun thing to think about is most podcasts don't make it past episode 10, which is why I am trying to get over that wall. Am I consistent with this? No. Like I'll blatantly tell you, I am not. I'm also not as consistent at doing stand-up lately. It's just hard trying to write jokes, get my laundry done, be a fucking adult, try to get my dick wet. Oh, about that too. I spin the block on a woman I used to talk to. We'll just call her Jessie. It's kind of a layup by the rim calling her Jessie. But like, spinning the block is always weird because it's like, hey, I know you. But yeah, I like this woman. And I think I'm at a point now where I'm like craving love and like ready to be in like a serious relationship and like open myself up to someone. Plus I also like have my shit together, which is pretty neat. Dating in like your mid-20s without having all your shit together is kind of like embarrassing and humbling. And also this dating scene is fucking terrible. Like, I like Jessie. She's a good woman, bro. Like, I doubled back because it's like I could really see myself spending the rest of my life with this woman. But it's hard and it's awkward, you know. We're not in the same places mentally, but you know, I'm trying to work it out and play it cool, you know. Also, it not working out the first time was completely my fucking fault. Like, just me being honest. It wasn't like a Jessley thing. It was more of a thing of my life was kind of falling apart. And in my head, it's like, I didn't want to drag her into, like, because I found out that my car needed $4,000 worth of repairs. And I was in credit card debt still. And I was scared I was going to lose my job. And also for that bit of context, she lives like an hour away from me, which I don't really mind. I like to drive. It's not that fucking far with a car. And she's a good woman, bro. She's worth it. I just hope I can work things out with her and not fucking die alone. I think the cool thing... Well, the thing I really realized was, and she told me this, she's like, I would have been with you through all of that, like, and I would have believed in you and your stand-up. Like, that's a really good woman. That's also a thing I think about, too, which is, like, me trying to do this whole stand-up thing and really make something out of it, because I want to make something out of it one day. I want to be able to pay my fucking bills telling jokes and making videos. And, you know, she would have believed in me and my goal, my dream. Really fucked that up, though. But I mean, like, here I am now, and, like, we're cool. She told me she's not really looking for anything serious or anything like that right now. It's also like, you're still talking to me, and you know I like you. So, you know, I was supposed to see her on Friday. But, like, I didn't, because I fucking slept in too late, because I'm night shift, and that's just what you do. Also, I notice I have a habit of just popping back up into people's lives. Like, especially with women, when I double back, I have a habit of, like, literally popping back up into your life. And the word she used was, I'm kind of bulldozing my way into her life. Which, yeah, no, like, I try to make up for lost time. Why am I like, holding my balls while, like, trying to tell you guys about this? It's warm. Hands sweaty now. But, like... It's me trying to make up for lost time, and I don't know why I do it. But it's like, I think I'm just fucking crazy, bro. Like, genuinely. Like, I'm pretty unhinged, I believe. Oh, speaking of Hinge, dating apps, I haven't gotten really back on the apps yet. For a while, I was just fucking around with Facebook dating. But the problem with Facebook dating is it just keeps matching me with tortas in Mexico, which I like tortas, but it's like, what the fuck am I gonna do with you in Mexico? Like what the fuck? I want to go to Mexico though. I was telling Jessie, I was telling her that. Because, like, I think the cool thing now about going back to messing with women who don't have kids is that we can do fucking anything whenever. And, like, have the time of our lives. Because, low-key, bro, kids fucking ruin everything. You just don't notice it because kids are so fucking cute and adorable and they're great or whatever. But, like, when they're not around, shit is so peaceful and nice. It's like... dating without children, at least in the early stages, is about two things. Fucking and going places. That's all you gotta worry about. When are you guys gonna fuck and where are y'all gonna go? You know? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. I am doing my best. I am paying my rent. Also, I'm broke as shit. Yeah, fuck what I was going on about. I am fucking broke. Like, you know my finances are fucked up when I go back to donating plasma. Like, I don't do it because I'm a hero. I'm a fucking Batman. No, I need $60. You know, like, I am like negative 160 in my bank account from paying the rent and all my other bills. I mean, it's cool. I get paid this coming Friday. Well, probably Thursday. I haven't been this broke in a fucking minute. I miss collecting unemployment and just fucking doing stand-up. And I should have started this podcast earlier. But to be honest, this podcasting shit is hard. It's harder than the stand-up because it's like... Oh, God. No, the podcast is harder because it's like, for one, I don't have the people. I don't have a second person. So it's really just me in my living room, like, fucking ranting about things. Stand-up's just writing jokes. And, like, I'm pretty funny, I like to think. So I've been told, you know? I saw a skunk before I started recording this. I was smoking on my back. I'm gonna call it a back patio, even though it's just a fire escape. I smoke on the fire escape, and I saw this skunk looking through the trash. And the thing about me is, I'm terrified of skunks. Not like terrified isn't like a phobia. I feel like everyone's scared of skunks, cause it's like I'd rather get stung and have some swelling than smell like shit for like a week. And that's the crazy thing about skunks is that they don't hurt you. They just make you infinitely more miserable for a while. And you need to get that smell out. And the thing is, everything you interact with while smelling like that will also smell like that. So it's like, you don't want to get in your car smelling like fucking skunk, you know? And I was just watching it, and I was just kind of fucking with it. I threw like a little stick that I saw next to me. Like, it wasn't like a big stick, it was like this little twig, and it landed next to him. And he just looked at it and then went back to it. Then I tried making like animal noises. He did not give a fuck. We're just gonna call it a boy. Little fucker was dirty though. Little filthy fucking rat. And I kept trying to make animal noises. He did not give a fuck. He was just looking for food. I think he found like a piece of chicken, because I saw him holding a bone and like there was a little meat on it. And he was just going to town. Low-key, they're kind of cute though, like in a weird way. I like skunks. I like skunks, man. I've been playing Resident Evil 8. I'm about to beat it. My roommate Eric, I need to have him like fucking be on this podcast one day. No, my roommate Eric beat Resident Evil 9 a while ago, and for some reason it made me want to play RE8. And honestly, it's a really good game. It's a lot mentally. Like, some of that shit is genuinely horrifying. But these games are also very short. Like, current Resident Evil games, or maybe they've always been like this, for as long as I can remember at least. Resident Evil games aren't like insanely long games. They're like 10 hours max most of the time. Like, I think I'm on hour 9. This might take me like 11 hours to beat. I'm towards the end where now I'm Chris Redfield, the fucking GOAT. And low-key, I gotta be honest with you guys, being Ethan Winters, the protagonist, really fucking sucks. Like, Ethan is a rough life, bro. His daughter's a fucking plant bioweapon fucking thing. Well, no, she's half plant, half Mossonite. No, not that. Mossonite's the shit they use in fake chains. Midocene, some kind of fucking mushroom. She's half man, half mushroom, fundamentally. And and like Ethan like loses his family. It turns out Mia hasn't been Mia. Mia's his wife, and it turns out Mia hasn't been the real Mia in a fucking minute. And the bitch has been a plant, and Ethan is a fucking plant, and it's just hell. Being Ethan fucking sucks. He gets 2 of his fingers chopped off. Everyone keeps trying to kill him. That was Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8 so far. It's like everything just wants to kill Ethan, and the dude's just trying to raise his fucking kid and fucking live his life. And fucking Chris Redfield, the GOAT, is over here fucking getting mad at him and shit for trying to take care of his fucking family and get the fuck out of here. Whole time Chris was supposed to be protecting them, but like Mother Miranda, which is the big villain, the big bad guy, bad girl, the big bad bitch in this story. And where do I go from here? And she's essentially Jesus. And you have to fucking go through all this shit just to get your daughter back. I'm not going to ruin the ending, even though I already know how it ends. Well, it's not like... Ethan dies, okay? Ethan dies, and his last words to Chris are... Oh, please raise my daughter, bro. Please take care of my daughter, bro. And Chris is like... Alright. So... Yeah, and then there's a DLC. I don't know what happens in the DLC. All I know is that the merchant is against you, and he's one of the ops, which really sucks, because I really fucked with that fat bastard, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like you guys can tell whenever I'm just, like, looking at the timer. I don't know if you can from that angle, but, like, whenever I'm, like, over here looking at the monitor, it's me... like trying to see how long I got until like I can end this episode, because I want to like keep playing Resident Evil. I needed to do this podcast though. I'm trying to maybe I'm not consistent, but at least I do it, you know. I need to start going back to the gym too. I haven't gone in what's about to be, I guess now, 3 weeks. I've lost 20 pounds though since I started, because I got really fat from drinking while unemployed with Eric. Those twisted teas will really get to you. Like, it's the sugar content, bro. Like, there's so much sugar in it that it actually makes your hangovers worse. I learned that. Like, sugar is very fucking fattening. And I lost 20 pounds so far. I went from, like, 190 something to I'm, like, 174 now. So it's still a little fat bastard, but, like, we've made progress, which is good, you know? I want more tattoos. Now that I have a job, I guess I can get more tattoos. But if I get tattoos, then that means I can't donate plasma, which means I'm not a hero anymore. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm actually a pretty big fucking deal. I'm a hero, you know? That is honestly better. But like, see less of my face now, but that's okay. I need to get this podcasting shit, like, better quality. Like, I need actual fucking... microphone. Well, I have microphones. I need actual lighting and like maybe a camera and maybe some better production on all of this, and to make Thotmilk like an actual brand of sorts. Because so far it's just me talking in my house and telling jokes on stage. I want to make this like a cooler thing. But also I'd really like a fucking co-host, someone with ideas and stuff like that. It would be nice, you know? Because yeah, it's just me and I could do whatever I want, but it's also just me, you know? My boy Xavier just got banned from doing stand up at Tally Ho's apparently. My thing is, what did he say? Because he wouldn't tell me. He's like, oh, I don't even know. I'm like, bro, you know what you said. Like, they don't. I think he said a joke with the N word hard ER, but he's also black, so I don't really think that's like a big deal. But I get why a restaurant would not fucking like that. You know? Getting banned from your local stand-up open mic is kind of fucking nuts. But I mean, there's other ones. He'll be back. He'll probably be at one of the other ones I like to do. If I fucking do them. Like... Half of these episodes are just me yawning and not fucking caring about the content I put out. I want to start making skits. I want to do whiteface like Drewski. Loki, I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I hope saying this one day doesn't come to bite me in the ass, but I wish I could kind of get away with blackface. Not like in a racist way, but in like a Robert Downey Jr. kind of way. You know, like in Tropic Thunder, like tasteful blackface. Because no one was mad about that. It must have been fucking tasteful if, like, nobody got fucking mad about it. But it was also a different time. Like, now we're in a time where... I only found out at like 22 that Puerto Ricans that don't look very black shouldn't be saying the N-word because like black Twitter is pretty not very lenient about that, I'll say. And like I've said the N-word GA for like most of my life. I just don't say it on camera and I don't say it in my stand-up because I feel like that's just awkward and kind of it's like because then it becomes a debate of, instead of talking about what I'm talking about, oh, he said it, did he really want to say it? Like, I just won't say it, or I'll try to say it as little as possible. Because my thing is, I've said it my entire life. Like, it's kind of hard to stop, you know? I want to be in a happy relationship. It's hard out here, man. The dating pool is genuinely terrible. And I don't think I could do the single mom shit again. I cannot. Try to spin back on her. It just didn't work out. There's just no chemistry. That was a whole thing for a little while. And she's fucking her manager. And that's just a whole thing. My thing is, don't be telling me about the dudes you're fucking or have been fucking. Like, don't tell me about it, you know? I don't want to hear about that shit. And also, I think communication's important. Like, maybe I shouldn't tell all my business on this podcast. At least not yet. Till like it's more like old. Not that this is extremely fresh, because it's not. But it's just like I don't like thinking about that shit. Got better shit going on now. And my thing too is, you know, talking to women without kids when you don't have kids is great. I like that shit. No kids is great, bro. Like, yeah, kids are cool. And I think the thing I liked about it was, since I had a stepdad growing up, it was a full circle moment for me of getting to kind of be a stepdad to a kid. And be better than the stepdad I had, because my stepdad's kind of a fucking asshole. Excuse me. And yeah, like, I don't really think I was missing the bitch. I think I was missing the kid more and feeling like I had a family. Like, it was cool. But it's also, see, this episode's about to end, so this is a terrible point to bring up and not go into more detail. I think we should normalize telling single moms they're fucking losers. Some of them. Which is fucked up, but it's like, people be using the excuse, oh, I'm a single dad, no wonder my life sucks. Well, if you don't have your shit together, why are you having kids? And that's fucked up too. Because some people just be having kids. Me, I don't have kids because I'm very mindful of who I will make a baby with. I don't want to do that co-parenting shit. I want my child to have a stable family and live in a household where his mother and father are together and in love. Why? Because that is how shit is supposed to be. You know? I want a baby. I want a family. I want to travel. I want to go to Mexico. That's a big thing too that I've been wanting to do lately, is start traveling. I want to go somewhere because I've never left the country. I want to get my passport and go somewhere. But I'm not leaving the country by myself. I kind of want to bitch when I do that. But yeah, it's about that time. So Thotmilk Show episode 5. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you soon. Bye.